So my company is Goodfellows Creative. It's an LLC, and I started it in 2020. So it was quite the year to start working for myself. The business is predominantly around marketing services, creative copywriting, technical copywriting. I do creative strategy for experiential marketing, but given the past year and events being on a hiatus, I had to pivot quite a bit. So it kind of runs the gamut, also branding work, but it's been a really wild ride. I first heard about Executive Financial Partners and Sandy in particular as a referral through a contact who I knew through my career coach Ashley Pare. So it was really great to hear about Sandy and Sandy's work ethic and her beliefs and her appreciation for particularly women entrepreneurs, because it was through a network of kind of like-minded women that I found her through, which of course gave me kind of right from the onset a kind of fundamental level of trust, and it allowed us to really get close and for me to feel that she really believed in what I was doing, not only now in the infancy of my my business, but also in just having some longevity into the future. When I first met Sandy, I felt like I had known her my entire life. She's very honest. She has a very comforting demeanor, but she also gets things done. You know, she lays it out very clearly what steps need to be taken. She makes this thing for, especially for a creative individual, this daunting, nebulous, just kind of keep pushing it down the road task of getting everything in order, all your ducks in a row financially. I know that I'm capable of having the discipline to do it, but it really does help to have someone who feels like a partner and also is not judgmental. I will say, working with someone who isn't kind of putting you in a box because you've put something off, you know, that's really important as a business owner, because there's just never enough hours in the day. And none of us want to be experiencing shame for being behind. I mean, there are so many things that always feel like urgent fire drill needs. And it takes a lot of time management, and it takes a lot of focus to really even just start to check things off your to-do list as a new business owner. So to be able to work with someone who really said, I got you, I know that this is daunting, that this is a big piece of the puzzle and I'm going to help you with it, is really assuring. And I feel like that's a really important thing to have in a partner. So one of the things that most impressed me about working with Executive Financial Partners and with Sandy was that she is a badass woman. She is an example of the type of woman leader, working entrepreneur, self-employed businesswoman that I want to surround myself with. So it really just did crystallize everything from the get-go, that she kind of modeled what I knew that I wanted for myself, that financial freedom, that ability to know things that I think oftentimes aren't really taught, aren't taught in an academic setting, aren't taught to pass down kind of in a familial way to women especially. There's kind of an assumption that there will be a man in the equation sorting through finances, and that's just not the world we live in. So I do feel like she has so many other attributes, you know, organizational, being very matter of fact, you know, really kind of simplifying the complex. All of those things, of course, impressed me. But I think just her demeanor and the fact that we could be equals together as women on this path, even though she is farther along than I am, that sense of solidarity, I do think is the thing that sold me in working with Sandy, and not even sold me, but just really kind of compelled me to feel that I was in good company and I was where I was supposed to be.